Okay, we're live. Okay. Do you have comments? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good afternoon. We'd like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks live at 4 p.m. on Wednesdays. Bear with us. We're just getting all of our devices logged on. Welcome, Victor and Brenda and Anita. How are you guys? Oh, hey, Sharon and Cindy and Molly. Welcome, everybody. So if you're new to watching, we do this every Wednesday. We have so much fun. Welcome, Terry and Judy and Sue and Sherry. It was so sweet to get an Easter note from you. And I meant to respond, but I don't know. But in my head, I think I responded, but I don't really think I did. So I'm sorry about that. I'm the worst responder ever. In my head, I always respond in a timely manner, but only in my head. Welcome, Sandy and Ann and Carolyn. Waves to Roger. Hi, Fran and Barb and Sue. Okay. Hey, Miss Connie, how are you? Connie, I need to email the recording for Monday's class, but I'm gonna just tell you that don't try to start these until you watch like 20 minutes into the video, because we did paper piecing, so we did these cute little trees. I did 3 trees. Aren't you guys proud of me? I did 3 cute little trees. They're paper pieced. And so when you paper piece, and we'll do a demo on this, but not today. When you paper piece, you put your fabric facing the wrong side on the wrong side of the fabric. So it's a very, very confusing. This one starts facing up, and then these start facing down. So it's super confusing, but just watch the video, take a deep breath, and know that it really is going to work out, even though it doesn't seem like it's going to. So that's what we did in Victor's class on Monday. You can always sign up for a Monday class on they're $15 a session or $10, $40 for the month or $15 a session. It's super fun. It gets a little bit crazy. All right, so we are just going to oh, perfect. Charity said she posted how to share on the stitch along. Siri does not like us. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so we're going to show you a bunch of items. If you're new to watching and you haven't registered yet, you can call and give us your info, or you can wait till after the show and do it, whatever works for you. All you have to do is type S is you committing, then the number, and how many of whatever we're showing you. Most things that we show you, we're going to have multiples enough for everybody. Well, I'm not going to lie. Maybe not most, because we do have some onesies and we do have some auction items. So if this is your first time, it might be a little bit confusing, but don't worry. It's really not, your second time, you'll be like super easy. So we're going to show you 150-ish items. And S01 is $6. We thought we would jump into Halloween, because I know that you cannot wait until September to start working on Halloween. So we have these cute little panels. S01 is $6.
I need this.
And you have to look, it's super cute. Good to the last bite is the little bat. Happy Halloween. The cat's meow, and then it's like a cat head for the vase. Like every single one is super cute. It will make you giggle. So S01 is $6, and we have enough for everybody. So everybody watching can order one. S01. Aren't you amazed I started with one?
Yes.
Okay. These I only have one of. I only have one of these. So it goes to the first person who types it in. S02 is $8 for this pretty fall panel. S02 is $8 for the pretty fall panel. Thank you, Connie. Hi, Susan. Victor's keeping track of the shares. And I'm not sure about today, but maybe Monday we'll do a prize. Victor's keeping track, so we'll do the prizes on Monday.
Thank you.
It was good. You could print more for us. Print more of what, Judy? You need me to print you more trees? Sherry, I will show you how to do it because I thought it was so confusing to paper piece too. I actually started a project and a shop sample, and I ended up sending it home with Phyllis because I could not for the life of me figure it out. But that is the beauty of taking classes. Victor explained it, and at first we were all confused. And I'm going to tell you, Monday nights is full of a lot of women who have been sewing like for the last 30, 40, 50 years. And so like I did paper piecing 30 years ago, but it was confusing. And I think I never finished a project. And so it's good to try things a second time because this time I was a little bit more mature and I was able to figure it out. But only with Victor's help. Okay, this one I only have one. S03 is $8. S03 is $8, and we only have one of those cute little pumpkin and mice panels left. Hey, Sandy, how are ya? How much? Rhonda, how much what? Gosh, that was so 30 seconds ago, Rhonda. You're going to have to tell me what you're asking. I know, Connie, I'm a little bit jealous of you who can go outside in the sun because I can see it through the window and it feels so wonderful. The panel before fall. Oh, the Halloween panel before the fall panel was $6. So the Halloween panel that was kind of purplish with the bat, that was $6. Hey, Miss Lynn, welcome all the way from Tennessee. I can't wait to see what your trip, what you learn. I hope you're going to some quilt shops as well as visiting family. Hey, Elaine, how are you? I got the fall one, S02. Charity, you cannot tell me that you're the one who got it. Phyllis is the one who decides, okay? So just so you know, when we only have onesies, it's kind of a little bit of a predicament. Your device is always going to show that you're the very first one, but it actually goes by whatever comes onto our device first. So
it came on as charity.
It came on as charity, so you're lucky, Charity. You're lucky. You're very lucky. Okay, this is another one we're really trying to like. I know it seems like we say that every time, but I taught a kids class and they made these cute little stuffed animals. And I found in the closet 2 of them that didn't get made up. So I have 2 of them. I have not found the instructions yet, but I think that they might be, I think the instructions I still might come across them, but you really don't need the instructions. You're going to cut around the big animal, and then you're going to sew C and D together, stuff it, leave it up, put the ears in it. I think most of you can figure it out. So I only have one of those for the cow and the pig. S49 is $7. S49 is $7. And this here is what this cow looks like. So if you need a photo of this, we can show that. We can get that to you. And I'm sure that as I clean up in the next few days, that's kind of my goal this weekend is to clean that whole section up. I'm pretty sure we're going to come across the directions. It's a definite maybe. S40, Roger's shaking his head. S49 is $7.
That's why it's a maybe.
I messaged you a beautiful table topper. Okay, I will check. Went to 10 so far and got great ideas. Oh my gosh, Lynn's been to 10 quilt shops on her trip. She only left like 3 days ago. I don't know how, Lynn, you're getting your husband to stop at quilt shops. I'm not sure that Roger's ever taken me to a quilt shop on our journeys. Okay, so I have a question for you guys. We have a Judy, what frustrates you? When we only have one thing, maybe? So I have a trivia question for you guys. So we found, you guys, those of you who've been around for a while, you know Nan. And Nan, let's see. I don't know. I'm getting messages here. Oh, Sandy, you were lucky. It does the stuffed one was a lamb, but the lamb, I don't have the lamb panel anymore, Susan. When she's not first, it frustrates her. I know, but your daughter won it, so you could go steal it from your daughter's house. I mean, isn't it like fair game? You know, what's the saying? I know.
Turn around is fair game.
What? Say it again.
Turn around is fair
Turn
game.
around is fair game, Doris says. Okay, so Nan brought me a treadle sewing machine in the cabinet. And so these two girls, I hear them out there giggling, and they're like looking at it and, you know, pulling it apart, finding all the little wooden boxes that hold needles, and they're having a really fun time. And I have a prize. I don't know. We got to find a prize. Okay, wait a second. This needs to be a better prize. Here, I'm gonna. No. Oh gosh, we need a prize. Okay. How about the Halloween panel that we showed first? We'll do that as a prize.
That's
Okay.
a good prize.
Okay, bring that back in, and we'll put their name on it as a winner. Okay, so we have. Victor, I did get a featherweight from my dear friend. I got a featherweight, 1951 featherweight, like 2 weeks ago, and it is a beauty. Phyllis already took it home and oiled it. And okay, so we've got a prize. Somebody's gonna win this Halloween panel if you can guess what Phyllis and Doris were giggling about that they found in the drawers of the featherweight.
Treadle machine.
The treadle machine. The treadle machine. We don't want to get Joan in trouble. Yeah. So I'm sure whoever had the machine at some point hid something in the drawers so her husband wouldn't find it.
Or a teenage daughter.
Can you guess what it was?
A joint.
Not a condom, not underwear. There was not bobbins with thread.
No.
Not money. I wish it was money. The original owner's manual. That would have been nice too. That was not there.
That wasn't there.
I am sure this person, whoever owned it before, sometimes I would love to know. I would love to be a fly on the wall to know why people do what they do. And yes. It was not expensive jewelry. I wish. It was not a toy. It was not cigarettes. It was not a Playboy. Well, I mean, we could hope it was a Playboy, but it was not. No porn pictures. No M&Ms. No diaphragm. No weed. No vibrator. No girly toys. No sex toys. This girl could have been in trouble. She could have been in trouble, which is why she had to hide it from her husband. Katie says joint. Yes, Roger, you're right. Because that's where Katie would hide it, in her sewing stuff. Not a lipstick, not a pot. Yes! Rhonda's the winner. Okay, Rhonda. If you ordered one, let me know if you still want the one you ordered, if you want two, or if you just want the free one. Would you like the unused pregnancy tests? No. What? Rhonda was the first one, guys. I have 2 free pregnancy tests. We're not sure. Oh, they expired in 2010. If anybody needs our pregnancy tests, so just so you know, it's a pretty safe place to hide anything you don't want your husband to find in your sewing stuff. It's going to end up somewhere weird years later, and we're all going to get a giggle out of it. So we got some great pregnancy tests. Anybody wants them? Oh, Pam, I wish. Pam, I wish it had been love letters from another man. We could have had so much fun with that one. No key to a hotel room, but you guys have some pretty good guesses here. Oh, okay, Rhonda. Perfect. You just never know what you're going to find here at Fabric Chicks. And let me tell you, I heard those girls out there and they were cackling so loud, and I was trying to get ready for the live, and they're supposed to be like, you know, doing something useful, and they're out there just, so I had to go out and see for myself what it was. And I was a little bit shocked. I was not expecting that in a treadle sewing machine. It definitely was a hiding spot, I believe. Okay.
But don't forget, if you're interested in a treadle sewing machine, she has one available.
I know. Yes. If you need some furniture, but I haven't decided how much I want to sell it for. Okay, we only have one of these panels. S61 is $9. S61 is $9. If you need a panel, the featherweight is a 51. Hey, Miss Mary. Terracotta, I think it probably was a daughter, yes, or granddaughter, who knows. But if any of you need it, I can put it in your order. There's 2 of them. I'm not sure how reliable they are. S61 is $9 for a fun tropical panel. S61 is $9. And then we have another mermaid pattern panel, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with Josephine Wall. She's a famous, Josephine Wall. I was making sure I got her name right. She's a famous painter, artist, and this is her panel. So you've got the mermaid here, and if you look, you've got hidden things in her, there's hidden designs and hidden things in her paintings. But here's a little ship. It's very fantastical. You've got a unicorn with a lady head and all kinds of very fun stuff. S60 is $12. S60 is $12 for the panel, and we have lots of these. Anybody can order them that wants them. S60 is $12, and we have a ton of those. And then we have some go with it fabrics. So we're getting down to the end. If you get the collection, it's $10 for a yard. So you've got the fish, you've got just kind of a good little blendery, some ocean. This one has the mermaid swimming there, I believe. Yep. S066 is $10 a yard. For the collection, there's 6 pieces, so $60 for 1 yard, $30 for half yards, $20 for fat quarters. June has a 1939, a 1948, and a 1955 featherweights. Wow, June. I do not have any other featherweights. I have something that was almost a featherweight, but it's not. It was like a year or 2 after the featherweight. I have one of those, and I have like 2 hand crank machines and 2 treadle machines now. Here is S62 is oceany fabric, $8 a yard. $8 a yard for the blue oceany. These are not Josephine Wall. I'm just getting them out of the way because they were on top. S62 is the blue background with the fish. S63 is the seashell. What's wrong?
It's directional.
Oh, sorry. I need that fat quarters for the lady in gold panel I have, please. I need the fat quarters.
It's upside down.
Which back quarter, Sandy? There's like a gold colorway, a black colorway, a green colorway, a red colorway, a blue colorway. Oh, Sandy has 3 featherweights too. Gosh. Well, eventually I'll have all of Phyllis's. So I don't want to invest any money in it because I know they're coming eventually, like in 20 years. Well, Phyllis has to live. How many more years did you say so you can see the next
Well,
eclipse?
I have to live to be 100 years old to see the next eclipse.
Yeah, so she'll be here another quarter century. S65 is the blue with the fishes. And S97, this one is a Josephine wall. This one is $6 a yard. And it is, let me open it up. This would be a good backing for your project. But I think this one would be fun to cut out one of the motifs and put it on the the back of a denim jacket or embellish it, collage with it. It's just something fun. $6 a yard, S97. S97. The gold. Okay. Rondi says she has a 1940s featherweight. Her name is Lizzie. Oh. Well, I haven't named any of my machines because honestly, I wouldn't be able to remember them. Just like I can't remember my kids' names. Okay, $11 a yard. S96. These are the Josephine Wall fabrics. S95. We should plan a retreat in 29 years. Let's all go to Montana.
That way.
Victor,
Yeah.
I'm totally game.
Me too.
And so is Phyllis. As long as I'm willing to push her wheelchair.
I got experience with that. I had to push all those kids in wheelchairs
Yes.
through all kinds of places.
Well, I'm going to have to recruit a bunch of young people to push all of you guys in 29 years in Montana through all the quilt shops and S44. Oh, somebody should have been helping me number. S94 is $11 a yard for the dolphins. S94 is $11 a yard for Judy. Says she has a cute little Janome gym. I know it's pretty special, Judy. And then S92 is the kind of more vibrant oranges and yellows. S93, I got this one right. S93 is the ocean waves. Oh my gosh, a 1923 Singer she got for $3 at a yard sale. Wow. Total of 8 machines. That's a lot, June. I might have you beat though. I mean, people come to my back door and they need a drug fix and they're willing to sell grandma's anything. So I bought a beautiful lavender sewing machine for $20 out of the back of a car in my parking lot one day. S91 is the
Stolen property?
It could have been, well, she probably stole it from grandma, but she definitely was going for a drug fix. But, I mean, she was going to get rid of it one way or another, so I might as well help her out.
The police show if you only got $20.
Yeah, exactly. Just tie the wheelchairs together and pull up home with a golf cart or a quad. Perfect, Charity, perfect. Do a quilt retreat anywhere. I can drive my RV. I know, Judy.
All right, let's sell some fabric.
Okay, I know. Roger's like, you guys are getting me off track. I can't keep up with it. Oh, Connie's like, that's where my machine went. Probably, Connie, probably. It's a very pretty lavender color. Okay, S066 is the collection. $10 a yard for Josephine Wall's Ocean Collection. Oh, one more. S64. S64 is $8 a yard. I got a full size instead, so when I got older, I finally got her featherweights. Sandy, I didn't get my first featherweight till I was 50. Have Roger set up the wheelchairs. Roger's going to be needing one himself in 29 years. Oh, you girls are so cute. Okay, so we have a turntable. So this is a cutting mat for you to put right next to where you're sewing for when you're clipping and cutting. It would be great for flip and stitch because you don't want to get up that often. So see how it rotates? So you can turn it without having to move your fabric. So it's a 7-inch. And if you're going to the retreat, I believe that we have, oh, Stephanie, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we have a pattern for you to put this into, and then it has a little pocket for your rotary cutter. We got a lot of fun projects for the retreat. We're going to have to stay at least 3 months. S59 is for green yarns. I had to put these together for a project, so I just threw a few extra together. So if you need just a bundle of green yarns, S59 is $9. You can put those on tree bark. You can make moss with them. You can do all kinds of great stuff. Please bring to retreat. Do not ship. Brenda, I was going to bring everything in your box to the retreat because I don't think you have that much in there. S99 is a cute little applique pattern, but you could totally, I don't know if you guys have been following the Fabric Chick Stitch Along where Anne has been making all of those fabulous flowers. You could make just one. You could put them end to end on a table runner. There's so many things you could do, but you can definitely thread paint and embellish them. But sometimes you just need a pattern to get you jumped off into your creativity. So S99 is $10. Stephanie, I know somebody loves me. Stephanie gave me the necklace. She just said, nice necklace. I know, I love it. Thank you, Mary Beatty. So is Ann Lindenmeyer even on? I don't know that I've seen her. Oh, there she is. So Ann asked for green batiks. So if you let me know that you need something, I can go around the shop and gather it up. So here we have green batiks, S104, $12 a yard. And I have a fat quarter collection. I'm not sure how many of these I have, but I pulled the greens that were already cut. So if you just need fat quarters, because a lot of times when you're doing applique, you don't need too much. So S08 is 7 fat quarters for $26. And then we have S04, $12 a yard. S104 is $12 a yard. S105 is $12 a yard. S1, huh?
I'm a little behind.
Oh, okay. Hang on a second. We're going to put this down for a minute so Phyllis can catch up. We're going to just slip this to the side because we have a lot of fun auctions today. So I had to move some stuff so we could fit that treadle sewing machine in here. And I found a suitcase and I opened it up and it was full of trims and things that should be out for sale. So I took some of them and I just bundled them up in auction. So I only have one of these, okay? So this has some cute little buttons and here, I'm going to open it up so you can see it. So you got a few buttons here. You've got like a collar thing to put on your, you can put this on a t-shirt or you can put it on a quilt. We've got some roses there. We have a black one of those things. A butterfly. Well, it's worth at least $1.80 because that butterfly is priced that. We've got some flowers with sequins. S1598 is, the auction is starting at $8. Let's see. Is it showing very well inside the plastic or do we need to pull them out?
You probably, well, the roses didn't show very well.
Okay, here, I'm going to pull them out for you guys. So here is the most adorable little yellow roses that you can applique on. And then you've got 4 of these pink flowers. They're kind of like tatting with sequins. So S1598 is at $9. Also for the pot holder and table topper that's coming up. Are you bringing do you have fabric in sage, pistachio, and some coordinating fabrics? Yes, Victor, I'll work on that for Monday. Those will be good for triangle tree zoom. Yes, for sure. S99 if it's not wool. Okay. Okay, here's another auction. I have no idea. Okay, here's a bunch of like leftover trims. It's just a goodie bag full of stuff. So I have S1221 is $6. You've got a yard of this trim, which I love. You just pull the, if I can find an end, you just pull the bottom string, whichever one pulls easiest, and then it will fringe, it will loosen your fringe for you. You don't want to do it too soon because you don't want it to get all frayed. But so you've got a yard of that. You've got, oh, this one's a good one. This is beaded silver leaf. There's like a,
Half a yard.
yeah, 21 inches of that beauty. You got some of this metallic, which we're going to have on the sale later. You've got some metallic thread. Oh, look at how cute this is. Oh, I should have kept this for myself. Tiny little miniature pom-poms. 100% 2 yards, hand-dyed pom-poms. So a random bag of trims and things. S1221 is at $6. Hey, Amy, how are you? Hey, Amy, did you send me photos yet? Are you bringing fusible fleece, Decker Bond, and Wonder Under and or Steam Steam to the retreat? Carolyn Gavernich, yes to all of the above. We'll have all kinds of fusibles, pattern paper, the fabric that you can trace onto in case you want to make a pattern from something. We have a lot of projects that we're taking. We have like a big dragonfly applique that we'll have the pattern if you want to do that. We have so much stuff that you probably could just show up and we could outfit you for whatever you want to do. Okay, 1598 is at one. Okay, perfect, Amy. Prime is here. 1598. 1598 is the collars, the roses, the sequins, the little applique butterfly. 1598. Here, we're gonna close that up. 1598 is at, I think, $9. That's like the deal of the century. Stephanie is at $9. Get your bids in because once we write it, unless there's an extenuating circumstances, but we don't want you waiting till the last minute. Okay, 1221 is at like 8 of you, 9, 10, 12. I would like to see that dragon applique. Oh, we don't have a dragon applique, Susan. Hey, Katie from Reno, how are ya? The dragonfly, that is. What dragonfly applique?
The Dragonfly project for that.
Oh, the dragonfly pattern. We'll show you, Susan, at the retreat. We'll do live videos from the retreat, and we'll show you guys what they're doing. So, and then it will be available after the retreat to those that aren't going to the retreat, mostly because I can't get my act together to do it beforehand. But no, it will be available, but then I think it'll be exciting because you'll be able to see all the different things people are doing with it. I think some people are going to do appliques with it. Some people are going to do wool felting with it. It's going to be a lot of fun. 1598. That was so gone, Charity. Hey, Leilani, how are you? We're not going to be at the shop, Leilani. S1221 is at $17. Get your final bids in. 1221 is at $17. It's at $20. 1221 is at $20. Victor, are you still keeping track of everybody who shared? Hey, Jenny, how are you? 1221 is at $20. I think we could That's a good one. I mean, look at how pretty this one is. That all beaded. I don't even, here, I'm going to keep my pen.
It's a pen.
Pens are a hard thing to come by here.
There's another one.
And then these are great for like tying up fabric, reusable gift bags. Okay. So S1221 is at $20. 1221 is at $20. Are you caught up? Okay. So we are at 1221 is charity for $20. I almost took that one beaded one and put it in my collection. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Okay, so we're going to go over the green batiks. S104. So batiks are great because there really is no wrong side. So they're easy to use and they're usually tighter woven. So they're great for applique. Thank you, Pam. What?
Isn't it a tree?
It is a tree. It is a directional tree. S104 is $12. S104 is $12. I think it actually was supposed to go with the African line that we're going to show later. Oh, well. I just pulled them because Anne needed green batiks. Okay, S105 is a bright, perky flower batik. S106 is... Jody, we're glad you made it. And so if you're ever late, you can always go back and rewatch what you missed. Or if tonight you can't sleep because you're thinking of something we showed, hopefully we didn't sell out of it, but you can always go back and rewatch it and order anything through the weekend. And then we have the fat quarters. If you want the fat quarter collection, S08 is $26 here. $26 for the 7 fat quarters. And then we have a few more green ones. S103 is kind of a limey green. 102. But if you're doing like a dimensional leaf, this might be good to have these two because you're going to have shading. S100 is kind of a, I don't even know. Forest Army, almost a gray green. And then actually we showed this one already. We have 2 bolts of that one. Okay, so those are the greens. Once we hit 100 viewers, Beth will do a nice drawing, right, Beth? Yes, Victor, when we hit 100 viewers, we will do something amazing. 100 looks like mud. It's too green to be mud. Yeah, it's a dark olivey color. A dark olivey color. So SO8 is the fat quarters. And Connie, unless you tell me otherwise, I'm not shipping your package. I'll just have it for you so you have stuff to work with at Tahoe. Okay, I only have one of these, so if somebody wants the whole thing, otherwise, if somebody doesn't want the whole thing and you guys want like 1 yard, let me know. Just type in there and we'll try to accommodate. But I only have one of these, and it is S09, and it's $17.50 for the whole 3.5 yards of it. So it's 3.5 yards, and it is $17.50 for the whole 3 yards. Oh, Anita wants it all. Okay, let's. Then we have some of these. If I would cut the words individually and then applique them onto different projects. So this is ribbon. S111. S111 is $2.65 a yard. And then we have a larger one. You could sew it on a band, a headband, but I'd probably just cut them and use them on all different kinds of things. So S360 is wider. S107. S107. Oh, Jenny, don't ever type please. Just get the number in next time. You could message Anita. She might be willing to share with you, but I'm not making any promises.
And by the way, it's gorgeous.
It is so beautiful. I almost kept it for myself, but I'm drowning. S111 is kind of the more pastel-y, smaller, narrower love.
And then see it at the bottom of Levi's pants.
Oh,
like
that would be
that.
cute
And
around
cute
the bottom of, yes. Or down the side of your jeans. Oh, that would be cute. Jenny, you gotta be, it's kind of ruthless around here sometimes. Make a lanyard with the,
A lanyard would be.
a lanyard would have been really nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep, that would have been good. Okay, so I don't know if you guys saw, here's two more batiks. These are $10 a yard. I'm not sure how much we have here. I think like maybe a yard and a half or 2 yards. S80 is $10 a yard for the purpley background with green leaves. And S81 is another great green with like fern batiks. S81 is $10 a yard. Oh, Anita will split it with you, Jenny. And Jenny, I was going to text you. Do you want your package shipped to you or do you want to come down? I don't think Doris is having another felting class until May, the middle of May. Yeah. S81 is $10 a yard for right, what else you want? Candy, do you want me to ship your basket or do you want me just to bring it to the retreat? Okay. How wide is the love ribbon now that you've watched it across the room?
The big one or the little one?
How much of S81 do you want? How much of S81 do you want, Ann? Both of them maybe.
The little one is 1 inch.
1 inch is the small one with the pink in it. So I don't know if you guys saw the other day. Okay, perfect. I don't know if you guys saw the other day. The other one's how much?
1 3/4.
The bigger love ribbon is 1 3/4 wide. 1 3/4 wide. So the other day, Monday, Judy was bedazzling a binder cover for her techniques. And so she did some of the folded roses that I showed you guys with the rickrack. And she had the large rickrack. So I thought I'd bring out all the colors in case you want to do some. Did Doris see the hummingbird felted? I would take it if so. Did Doris see the hummingbird felted? I would take it if so. Doris hasn't felted the hummingbird because I haven't given her the pattern yet. But she might do it at the retreat. We might be able to twist her arm. But she hasn't done a hummingbird yet.
No, but there was something today with a hummingbird in it.
Well, it's a
I don't
dragonfly
think it's-
anyways. I don't know what she's talking about.
No, there was something with a hummingbird. I think it's stuff that's in the auctions for later.
Oh, I was going to say, I
And it
have
was
no idea.
interesting. but
I have no
don't know.
idea. Sandy, what are you talking about the hummingbird? I would love to learn. Okay, so we're going to show you all the rickracks, and then I will show you a quick demo. When Doris comes back, I'll show you a quick demo on how to do the hummingbirds. Okay, here, if you want to put these out. So we have all sizes of rickrack, but because, and if you want the panel, I didn't bring it out, but I meant to. The panel that Judy did her binder with, that she's bedazzling her binder with, we do have those still. Okay, so what I do is I take the rickrack like this, and I find the center of my length, and then I put it on. Usually I'm sitting down, but I pin it into my knee, okay? And then I don't want to unwind the whole thing, but you get the point. I start right here and I just lay it inside of each other. So you just lay it like this, inside of each other, so that it lays flat. And I posted a photo in the Fabric Chicks stitch along of what it looks like used in my Baltimore Beauty quilt. So you get all the way to the bottom of just winding it like that. And then once you've done that, you don't need your third hand here, and you can take it off your jeans. And then you're just going to fold it, wrap it around like this. So you start with a bud, and some of them you can leave when you sew them onto your quilts. You can leave them as buds. You can make brooches with these. You can put them on hats. You can do all kinds of stuff. And then you just kind of twist it. And as you're twisting it, you make it kind of looser so that your petals start to open up like this. And then I would, every so often, I would just take a stitch in the back, and you can twist it around if you want to get crazy. You can kind of twist it around like this so that it kind of opens up even more. And then that's your Rick Rack Rose. Okay, looks like that looks nice in the middle of straps. It would. Oh, the Rick Rack would be nice in the middle of straps on bags. Yes. We did show the silver Rick Rack a few weeks ago, but it's gone. Okay, Jenny, if you need a better demo, let me know and I'll demo it for real on Monday. Okay, S124 is bright yellow. S125 is a beautiful turquoisey, light turquoise. S128 is a lime green. S129. We'll go through all of these again. So this is the jumbo Rick Rack, as you can see. It's almost 2 inches wide. Do you think that's super cute, kind of like a Rick Rack that I found on Monday that Stephanie could be used for those roses? Do you think that's super cute? No, Charity, because it is not kind of like Rick Rack. I'm going to look right now because I put it on the sale because I knew if you guys wanted it, that maybe there's other people that wanted it. I'm going to try it and see if you show them the colors, and I'm going to see if we can wrap it and create a rose.
So beige is 122 at 75. All are at 75, $1.75 a yard. The dark green is 126. White is 123. The red is 130. The bright yellow is 124. The turquoise is 125. Lime green is 128. Pink is 129. And Phyllis's favorite color is 127. So that she knows which one she wants.
Okay.
The bright orange.
All right. We can probably take those away. They seem them enough. And then Charity, I tried to do it without wrapping it. And you can make those roses with like denim. You can make them with fabric, but it has to have a little bit of body. This one was not working, just one row. So I'm seeing if it works if I twist it. Sometimes you just have to manipulate stuff to force it to do what you want. Okay, so I've kind of got it twisted. This is what Charity was talking about. But I kind of twisted it around itself. I think, yeah, you could definitely force it into a flower. I don't know how pretty it's going to be.
Does Rhonda want a yard of each color?
Rhonda, yeah, can I just get a yard of each? Yeah, she wants a yard of everything. Okay. You could, Charity, but I don't know why you would want to. I mean, yeah, you could. It kind of looks like a blob. Maybe if I spent more time on it, it would be nicer. But on the fly, I would say no. It's not worth it. we'll have to find something else that would work. Okay, if you want this phone rickrack that's almost like rickrack but not, S116 is $1.50 a yard. S116 is $1.50 a yard. S116. Okay, it's zigzaggy. I think that's the one you're talking about, Charity. I've been driving all day. Sorry, I'm late. Well, Susan, we're glad you made it. I hope you're okay. Do you have multicolored rickrack? We do have hand-dyed rickrack, Jenny. I'm not sure. We showed it a couple of weeks ago. Okay, Doris is going to find it for us. Okay. 1 yard of each rickrack. Okay, S116 is $1.50 a yard. I'm going to take this away. Oh, look at Doris found this one. So you can just type, and then we have a bright one too. This was the one we had on last week. Here, I'm going to put tags on it just so that hopefully. What's wrong?
Charity want 3 yards of the cute one.
Yes, that's the one.
Numbers, Charity, numbers.
She wants 116. 3 yards, Charity wants.
Okay.
50, and then this one, let's do, it's $4. Okay, if you want the bright ones, let me know, and we'll go out for another adventure into the shop. Gosh, we're going to have to go like 3 hours long today. Oh gosh, I can't even get this in here. Like literally, it's so tiny. Okay, S1153 is the beautiful. This is all hand dyed from Rainbow Resource out of, oh, I want to say like Eureka area, in California. S1554. Oops, I put them on the wrong one. OMG. You can't trust me with anything. Okay, the tiny one here. The tiny one here is S1554. It's $3.50 a yard. And then the larger one is, it's a very muted fall color. S1553 is 4 yards. Sorry, Phyllis, driving to baseball practice and booster meeting. Oh my God, Charity, I'm so glad those days are over. Okay. I have to leave soon to meet my friend for dinner. Does Facebook? Yeah, Facebook works when you're driving. All the ladies are doing it. Oh my God. Not that you should be doing it, but everybody's doing it apparently. Okay, here's some more trims because we love trims. S68 is a, it's got wire on both edges. So it's a wired ribbon. S68 is 75 cents a yard. S68 is 75 cents a yard.
So that you can use with all your floral projects.
Yes, wired ribbon. And then this is S67 for $1 a yard. And it's kind of like a rope, but with a fun little twisted accent. S67 is $1 a yard. You could tie up bags with it. You could couch it onto your quilts. All kinds of fun things you could do. Add it to garments. S67 is $1 a yard. I do wired ribbon on my serger. Do you add the wire yourself, Susan? Okay. And then we have some metallic-y ribbons. S134 is $1 a yard. S134 is $1 a yard. S133 is a beautiful orange glittery metallic. S132 is gold. S131 is turquoise. $1 a yard. And this one I brought, I thought this one would be super fun for the roses, like to do the rickrack roses, because it's a rickrack, but it has a texture. So S115 is 75 cents a yard. 115 is 75 cents a yard. Get in a little bit closer, please, Roger, so they can see the texture on it. It's kind of a fun, I think it's going to be super dimensional. Wow. I didn't know that was a thing. Well, I have two. I really am not that familiar at all with sergers, but I'm super excited because Lenny is bringing 2 sergers to the retreat. So one of them she's going to set up for everybody to be able to play with. So I'm super looking forward to that. Okay, S115 is 75 cents a yard. Whoa, we're going to have to do an auction real quick. Okay, S231 is paper piece shapes. S231 is 100 count, 2.5 diamond papers for English paper piecing.
There's a lot of ladies doing that.
Yes, and then this is an auction for $5. S271, the auction is starting at $5. S271, the auction is starting at $5. And I'm just going to show you, I got crazy and I used that right here because it was in the shop for so long and nobody was buying it. So I just took this ginormous piece and just sewed it on there. This is probably like the most expensive quilt ever. I totally got reckless with the trims and just added so many on there. Look at somebody hand stitched this and put it on the front of a note, just a note card that they mailed me. Some random person I didn't know, like probably 30 years ago. I got a thank you note I had sent out something for Eleanor and they sent me a thank you note with that on there. And I still treasure it because I know how much work goes into that.
Are you all done with
Yep,
these?
we're all done with those.
Okay.
231 is the auction for the English paper piecing 2.5 inch 100 count diamonds. And then S271 is the auction for the beautiful beaded trim. Okay, I'm going to go see what we're at. No takers on any of those. Okay. All right. That'll have to go into my stash. I don't know how to do English paper piecing. I will have to look at the Facebook later. Bye, Sherry. Sherry, where are you? Before you leave real quick, where are you? Are you still on the road? Okay. You know that we've been doing a lot of scrappy things and trying to use up our stash. So for those of you who don't have a stash, but you want to be able to join us, the flour is S271 and it's at $6, Charity. S271 is the flour and it is at $6. Okay, if you need a bag of scraps. Oh, here's some women, but it's mostly like the bottom of the women. Is there a paper in here for this auction? Okay, here's an auction of scraps. There's strips. You could do crumb quilts with these. You could do all kinds of things with them. Their scraps are like, oh, look at that.
This one.
Oh, look.
Well,
And here's
one.
some pieced things too. So she's already started a project for you guys. And we're going to start the auction at $1. Okay.
What's the number on
S661 is the auction for the scraps. Who doesn't have scraps? Mary Beatty, there are quite a few. Okay, the flour is at $9. The beaded flour is at $9. And we have no takers for the English paper piecing. That's so sad. The ribbon we're showing, we can make it wired. Susan, we're going to have you do a demo on that. S661. Turn off notification. No, not now. S661. Victor's at $5 for the scraps, and he'll take the English paper piecing. Okay, Victor. That's good because I was going to throw it in the bucket for Quilto. Victor is at $1, and 661. He's at $5. Victor, that you like outbid yourself there. And then S271. 271 is the ribbon, the beaded flower. 271 is the beaded flower, and it is at $9.
Oh, there's 2 of those.
Oh, Victor, you got a quilt already half made. Okay. This is this one. Okay. All right. Are you caught up? Okay. We've got Charity for $9. Okay. Oh, Charity, you already got it for $9. You can't give me more money, okay? I just won't take it. Okay, maybe I might. So let's do some fabric here. We got a new line of Western fabric. S153 is the collection. This is an art gallery. Here are some cow heads. And then just some good classic, like never go out of style. Look, it's kind of like the Yellowstone, like Y there. Every time you see a Y, you're going to think of Yellowstone. Horseshoes and ropes. So if you want to do a Western quilt, this is perfect for that. You have 10 in the collection. So $12 a yard if you buy the collection is $120. $60 for half yards, and fat quarters are $38. And then I know, Victor, you should have been $1, and then everybody would want it. Hook 'em horns.
Texas.
Okay, S145 is $13 a yard. Oh, it's Andover Fabrics, not Art Gallery. Andover Fabrics. S145 is the ropes. S143 is the black background with the horseshoes. S144 is the cream with the horseshoes. And S146 is the cream with the ropes. Okay. Remember, if we ever go too fast, you can always re-watch this. S147 is charcoaly gray with the little symbol. S148 is the kind of the weave.
It's a basket weaving.
You could use
it for
baskets, for floral. S149 is the darker charcoaly color, and S150 is the steer heads that are directional. S150. The roll looks like works on screen.
The rope.
Oh, the rope like works on screen. Oh, probably worms. Looks like worms on the screen.
Yeah, they look like worms.
Hey, Laura, how are ya? They totally look like worms, which is crazy because I'm listening to a book on tape of this family that came from Mexico, and that her stepmom, when she got to the United States, her stepmom forced her to eat spaghetti, which she couldn't eat because they used to have worms. It's a very tragic story so far. S151 is just a little symbol, and then 152 is the steer heads. My keyboard is not accurate to touch. Those are cows. Yes, cow skulls.
decorated cow skulls.
Mm-hmm. Very girly, I think. Okay, so we did not get a project with this line. Huh. Okay, S0153. 10 1 yards is $120. 10 half yards is $60. And 10 fat quarters is $38. Wait till I make a project. You guys are going to be wowed. I will be wowed if I get a project made, actually. Okay. So I'm not sure what this trim is for, but it looks like we could use it to make loops for buttons or straps on purses. I don't really know what I'm going to do with it, but it looked like it would be great because it has glitter in it. So S108, what would you use that for?
A rope basket.
Oh, a rope basket. Oh, Phyllis, you're a genius.
I'd use it
Or
in the,
coasters, or
I'd use it in the bags.
yeah, you could make a basket. You could make a charger out of it. It's got a fun metallic, and we got it in a bunch of different colors. I didn't even think about that, but that would be super cute.
Lanyards.
Yes, lanyards. Okay. Oh, that's a Judy. You got quite a frog class fur coat. Okay. Yes. I want the 1 yard of each of that cowboy with the bull skull. A yard of each one of those all through together. It really. Yes.
That would be
I think
153 if you wanted the whole collection.
You want the whole collection, Judy, or do you just want certain ones? So it's $12 a yard if you get the whole collection. Okay, so we have this in S113 is in beige. 113 is in beige. 109 is black with gold glitter. S112 is blue. 112 is blue. 108 is gray. 108 is gray. Oh, I like it because I'm not going to have to wrap it with fabric to make make anything.
It's ready to go.
Yes, ready to go. S108 is $2 a yard. S110 is blush pink gold, and S114 is red with gold. Just put it all in her basket. I love it when Charity spends Judy's money. But you know, my kids would do the same to me. Okay, so those are all of those trims. And then we have a in this collection you get 10 of these ribbons, and they are about 16 inches long. So you get 10 of these ribbons. They look the same on both sides. So lots of fun things you can do with ribbons. You're going to get 10 of them for $3. S45 is $3 for 10 of them. You can bedazzle, you can embellish. Yes, the whole collection. This is tricky while driving. Good. I keep speaking and driving. Do not text and drive, girls. I would hate for you to get a ticket because that would be one expensive fabric purchase. I would go bankrupt if I were to ever visit your store. Sandy, you might. S45 is $3. One of these days you might get out here. If you came to visit your kids, you'd have to go to Reno. Charity, she can't wait till she stops. She cannot wait till she stops because she might miss out. S45 is $3 a bundle. S137 is $4 for black beaded fringe. S137 is $4 for black beaded fringe. S121. S121 is 80 cents for tiny little black rickrack. S121 is 80 cents for tiny little black rickrack. Jody, you cannot talk common sense sometimes. Beth, your daughter isn't 50. I know, I'm 50. S120 is Judy. I'm kind of like wondering why you would schedule meeting a friend for dinner in the middle of a Fabric Chicks Alive. S120 is a cute black and white fringe. 120 is a cute black and white fringe. If you guys think you might need some of this at the retreat, you might need to get it now because you never know what we're going to pack to take to the retreat. But we do a big store up at the retreat. S120 is a cute black and white fringe trim. And then S136 is a turquoise beaded trim. Oh, Judy, you've been ditching her for more than a month? Wow. Wow. Well, we won't tell her. Well, you could have told her this because you broke your back. You fractured your tailbone. Like, you could have told her you were sick. She would understand if she was your friend. S136 is the turquoise beaded fringe. And then we have S117 is $4. Connie Wiggins, did you get your plane tickets yet? S117 is $4 for a beautiful wine-colored crochet trim. And then S135 is $1.95 for a great little, it feels like yarn, like cute little yarn flowers. S135 is $1.95. Oh, good. Then she can stay your friend, Judy. Victor, we all need me days. S135 is for the cute little black and white floral trim. And then we have some metallic ribbons. If you are metallic threads. If you use metallic threads, make sure you use a metallic needle. So these, you do not want to piece with these. These are for thread painting and embellishing and all kinds of fun things. You can run them through your sewing machine. We have the gold batch. The gold batch is S160 for $21. 160 for $21. The beautiful purple collection is 154. 154 for the beautiful purple collection. These are Wonderfill threads. Getting complicated. No direct flights. Oh, Connie, there's really no direct flights to Reno, Nevada. Just so you know, when you come from Phoenix, that's because Phoenix is like one of the places we always have to stop at to get to anywhere. Nothing comes direct to Reno at all. But so you're probably gonna have to divert to like Vegas or Phoenix to get
jet.
Phyllis says just take a private jet.
Because then you can come right into Minden because they land every Thursday. They only let certain smaller planes, the bigger private jets.
Well, she don't need a bigger private jet.
No, she's got small enough, but it's
Okay, here's a beautiful blue S159 is $21. She'll put will you put metallic needles, 1 pack, add to my order going to the retreat? Yes. Is Linda ABC on, Victor? I haven't seen her. I need an 8th day in the week. Me days is when your friends calls and text you all day. I that's what I worry about is being able to get a nap in between my friends calling me. S156 is the kind of like the happy birthday rainbowy colors. So you've got a variegated one up here, and then blue and pink and gold. S156.
Oh, Linda's on now.
Oh, good. Yeah, no, for sure, Judy. You can fly from Phoenix to Reno, but she's coming from Chicago. There's no direct flights from Chicago to Reno.
It'll go to Denver or Vegas.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
S157 is the most beautiful coppery browns. S157 is beautiful coppery browns. Oh my gosh, Linda ABC. Well, I'm glad she's home. And that's like the second or third grandbaby you've had recently. I want a pack of metallic needles. Okay, I'm going to show you guys needles in a minute. Hang on a second. I know Roger put them in here somewhere. Okay, S142 is metallic needles. S142 is metallic needles. Anita, I'm with you. She says, I remember getting a nap once last year. Yeah, I think
And you had the flu when you did.
yeah. S155 is beautiful greens. S155 is beautiful greens. Linda, I'm so glad to see you. 155 is beautiful greens. And then S158 is golds and silver, kind of like metal colors, I guess. Silvery, I don't know. This is kind of like a blush here, but it's beautiful. S158. S158. And then you can nap and sleep after you're dead and gone. Right, Charity? That's what I tell people. Salt Lake City and then to Reno. I'm sure, Connie, that your travel agent can figure it out for you, but you definitely are not going to be able to get a direct flight to Reno. It just doesn't even exist. Not from the Midwest at all. S141 in case you need some vinyl needles, super non-stick vinyl needles. Super non-stick needles for vinyl and adhesive-backed fabrics. Non-stick surface reduces sticky needles when working with fusibles. Used for machine embroidery, applique, and hoop and loop tape. So it's got a 70-10 and 80-12 and 90-14 and 116. I did not know vinyl needles were also for fusible. That's interesting. Okay, and then S140 is a 116 pack of super non-stick needles. S140 is $7.99 for 116 size super non-stick needles for when you're using fusibles. And then we have, let's see, I don't even know what we have in here. Wow, Roger found some, I don't even know where he found all these needles. I didn't pull these this week, but in case you guys need John James long darners, these are number 7s. I do a lot of hand stitching with these, with doll making, but also my ladies that have bad arthritis in their hands, they love these needles because they're longer, so they're easier for them to grasp when they do hand bindings, and they're super sharp. S139 is $5. I tend to pick this up for a lot of sewing just because it's easy to handle. S139 is $5. And then we have doll makers needles. These are S138. S138, and there are a variety size of needles. So you've got thicker needles, thinner needles, bigger eyed needles, so you can put yarn through it if you're doing like yarn for hair or something like that. S138 is $5.99 for the multi-pack of doll needles. And then we have the Be Organized, because you know here at Fabric Checks, we love to be organized. So these are Be Organized Vintage Edition tags by Lori Holt. 5 designs, 10 tags, and they look like this. Oh, 5 design. Oh, so you got 2 designs of each one. So, Be Organized tags, and the number is S55 for $5.99. S55 for $5.99. These would be cute little gift tags. You can use, oh gosh, what do they call that string that you, kind of like burlap string, but not twine? Yeah, jute. You can use jute and tie those little gift tags on. Super cute. S55 is $5.99. S55 is $5.99 for 10 of these cute little Be Organized tags. And oh, we always need new rulers because we're dropping them on the floor. So we have a 6.5-inch ruler. So this is a 6.5 by 6.5. I do love this size for when I'm squaring up. I butt it up next to my other so that you get a straight surface and then you can trim things. So S04 is 6.5 by 6.5 and it's $8. And it says it's got a slip resistant and high visibility lines. And then we have a 1 inch. So if you want the 1 inch by 12 inches, S06 is $7. And then S05 is 6 inches by 12 inches. And if you want the whole set of all 3, it's $25. Don't forget that 100-inch Kill You doll needle. Yeah, we do have a really, really big doll needle, which you use to go through like the legs and the body and the legs so that you can string the whole doll together. So we do have a super huge one if you need it. Judy, what size needles do you need? S06 is the 1-inch ruler. It's $7, 1 inch by 12 inches. The S04 is the 6.5 by 6.5 for $8. S05 is the 12 by 6-inch ruler. Or if you want the set of 3 because you love the turquoise colors, you can get the set of 3 for $25, which is a good price for
It's a good price for rulers.
It's a really good price for rulers. I know I got a special deal on them. Mm-hmm. But I like them because the lines seem to be brighter. Sometimes I don't see those green lines very good. Okay, we had felting stuff because Remy found this one and like attacked it. So this one is a giveaway. I think that everything inside of it is still good. I don't think she got inside of it. I think she just put some teeth marks into the I think she just put teeth marks into the container, so it looks tacky. I can't have them out for sale. Roger said. So you've got directions, you've got a needle, you've got the stringing yarn, you've got a mannequin, you've got buttons, you've got balls, you've got scissors, you've got sewing machine, and it makes a cute little garland like this. S56 is $20, but we do have a winner for this one. Do you want to scroll a name for me, Phyllis? So we get a winner for the one that
Susan Adams.
Susan Adams. Are you still here, Susan? I know, Anita. I did say balls. I knew you would catch it. As soon as it was out of my mouth, I was like, oh, dear.
Round spherical units.
Yes. Susan Adams, you're the winner. Are you still here? They do love the wool. Okay, so S56 is $20 for all the wool, already done up wool. So you can just add them to any kind of embellishments. You don't have to make a garland. You could sew it onto a sewing machine quilt or anything your heart desires, really. There's no rules around here. You can do anything you want. Mary Min says she doesn't win when you scroll. Merry Men's, just so you know, there's 51 ladies on here. We would have to scroll a lot for every single person to win. But I will put everybody's names. Sometimes, so we do, people win different ways all the time because we can't stay consistent. But I will put everybody's name into a cup next week, and I'll draw from that. Okay, S58 is $9. These are for Kimberbell's cute little already felted mushroom. Look at how cute those little mushrooms are. So you've got mushrooms, you've got bumblebees, and these would take us a little bit of time, wouldn't they, Doris?
Yes, they would, but they're all little ladybug.
Ladybug. And so you could put these on some chopsticks or garden stakes if you wanted. You could glue them onto a piece of wood. All kinds of fun things you could do with those. S58 is only $9. You get 3 mushrooms, 2 ladybugs, and 2 bumblebees. S58.
The wool costs you more than that.
Yeah, and then your time.
And then your time.
Yeah. S58 is $9 for the bugs and mushrooms from the Kimberbell collection. I'm not sure what Kimberbell was using it for, but I'm sure something fabulous. S58 is $9. With the gnome, it would be super cute. And then here is lemons and berries. So you've got some cute little lemons. You've got a strawberry. You've got a, I'm not sure what kind of berry. And then you have some blueberries and maybe a kidney bean. S57 is $14. I wonder why this one was more money than the mushrooms. S57 is $14 for the fruits. $1 in the jar. Yes, Rhonda, I think so.
They've got more detail on the lemons.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. There's quite a bit of detail on those ladybugs and bumblebees.
That's easier than the lemons.
And the strawberries, they have, yeah.
Don't you have more of them?
Maybe, yeah, there's more in here. I don't know. They both fit in the same size bucket. Okay, S57 is the berries for the Kimberbell collection. If you're doing Kimberbell or you're doing, for saying the B word. Yes, we could get so rich because that word comes up quite often. And then the ladies just giggle and giggle and giggle. It's one of those words.
They're still in high school.
Yes. Okay, Stephanie wants a mushroom set in her basket. Okay, I only have one of these collections, but I was cleaning house and they were so pretty together. So we have 2 1-yards. And you've got the world map here. It's a gold. And then I thought it would go great for this. You can make pillowcase for somebody. You can make a tote bag. You can do anything your heart desires. It can be the start of a quilt. You could turn it into a jacket. You know, the options are limitless. S54 is $24. S54 is $24. We have no takers for the pregnancy test. S54 is $24. S50. Oh, we got a winner. Okay, Rhonda. When you have a bunch of fruits in the group there. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, so I found this project, which I didn't get done for Christmas, but so I must have loved trees before we did the tree foundation piecing. So here we have a beautiful rainbow colored 5-inch roll, designer roll. S50 is $45. Beautiful, fun colors. It's a 5-inch roll. S50 is $45. And then we have these 2 patterns that came with the project. So we have the hearts, so you can do a heart quilt. Or we have the ombre Christmas village. So look at, I wanted to do trees before we even did them. And don't even remember. S53 is $15 for the ombre Christmas village. So these fabrics all change colors. So it goes from dark to light. S53 is $15 for the Ombre Christmas Village, and we will do a couple of Zooms for free for anybody working on this. S153 is $15 for the Ombre Village. S52 is for the Fun Hearts. And I think the hearts would go together pretty quick. So the designer roll is S50 for $45. And if you need the background, look at how pretty that is. If you need the background for the Christmas Village, you're going to need 2 7/8 yards. So 2 7/8 yards. This quilt ends up being 67.5 by 81. So it's a pretty good size quilt. You can always do fewer blocks and turn it into a table runner or a skinny quilt, or just make a few for the bottom of a jacket, or the options are limitless. Can you get large rickrack in chocolate? Yes, we can, Rita. And I'll go and look because I did not pull all of our large rickrack out. So there could be some in the shop. So I'll look. But we can definitely order it, and I do need to place a trim order. 259 days till Christmas. I know. Time is flying. It's 5:30 already. Don't remind Roger. Okay, the background is gold metallic snowflakes. S51 is $13. Hey, Anna, how are you? S51 is $13. And I don't know what else I want to do with that. I just love that. Okay, if some of you need to do a something for the kitchen, I don't know how many, I didn't see any other bundles of these out there, but that doesn't mean they're not out there. So I know I've got one, okay, but we might have more. I'm pretty sure we have more. Here is lettuce and whatever those are.
It's red cabbage,
artichokes, peppers, zucchini, and so this is our vegetable line. And then if you want the whole S118 with an animals panel, I need 2. OMG, Anna, I might only have one. I know I have one hanging. I think I only have one left. Here's garlic. Oh, here you have fruits and vegetables in this one. I think we broke them apart at one point. Here's kiwis, olives, lobsters, pineapples, apples, cherries, bananas,
red cabbage.
Okay, so if you want the whole collection, fruits and vegetables, S119 is $79. 119, oh, super cute gardening apron. S119 is $79. Okay, Anna, it's yours. And when you come in, we can look and see if you have anything else. S119 is $79 and 118 is $39 for just the vegetables. S118 is just the vegetables.
I haven't seen that. You don't see mucilage. All the little greens like that.
No.
That's pretty rare to find.
Yeah. It'd be a super cute table runner and placemats, or you could do canning jars with those in them.
Ice spice.
Yes. 119 is $79 and 118 is Victor. He's canceling it for the vegetables. Okay. Is that self-control there, Victor? I want just apples. Well, do we have just apples? Katie, I'll see what I can do. If nobody else orders it, I might be able to pull that out for you. Okay. We have a cute little baby baby book here. Our little stinker, and I'm not, at this point, I don't even know what books I've shown you. So I might have shown you this one already, maybe even last week, who knows. Our little stinker, and it's a cute little baby book. Your Smile Says Trouble with a capital T. Your wiggles and giggles are as funny as can be. You're smart and curious in every way. You amaze us more and more every day. And it has the crinkle in it. You're our little stinker. It's true. We can't help but adore you and love you. And it has a place for you to sign, made with love, blah, 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 blah. So you've got the cute little stinker S47. If you haven't made these baby books yet, they're super fast and easy. Mary Meg said, I spy quote for babies with the fruits and vegetables. So S47 is $13 for the book panel. And then you just use your leftover batting. If you do want the crinkle, I just put the crinkle in one page. So a yard of this will last a long time.
Thank you.
S48 is $12 for the crinkle. So if you want to put crinkle into your books or into your cat toys or whatever, S48 is the crinkle. And this is what it sounds like when it's in your book. And I did try to, I was in a hotel room for a show. We had like 2 days in between the show. And of course, we take our sewing machines because you don't get a day off in our world. So I forgot my crinkle. So I emptied a box of like Triscuits so I could use the bag. And it did not crinkle like this. Like this is some kind of special crinkle on steroids. A lot of times people come in and they say, oh, I just use my cereal bag. It's not the same, okay? It's not. So $12 is going to make you a ton of books. S48 is the crinkle. There you go with that super easy and fast line again. Everything we do, Charity, is so easy and so fast. No. It's not, well, those are easy and fast, but not everything we do. Okay, I only have 2 of these left. S46 is $20. S46 is $20, and it is a half yard of the camper fabric and then the panel that goes with it. So S46, you get the 2 pieces. It's a little collection. It's super cute. My happy place with the girl camper. I love this little raccoon here. The artwork is pretty impressive. The deer is beautiful. Welcome, friends. I would totally cut it up and make different projects. Baby, I'm a wild one. I mean, you can put these on backs of jean jackets. The artwork is just really pretty. So I have 2 of those. S46, and it comes with the half yard blamper, just because that's what we have left in the collection. So S46 is $20, and we have 2 of those. S46.
They're gone.
Okay, perfect. And then here's another one I was cleaning up, and whoever was kitting this must have cut extras, and then they buried them so I wouldn't find them. But so I have no idea who cut them, but here they are. So it's quarter yards. So 4 quarter yards of this Americana fabric. So bravery under one nation under God. So this collection here, and then I just threw in some random scraps because they were there. S40 is $10. We have 1 of those. And then this one is slightly different. S41. So if you wanted to do so you've got 4 of the quarter yards. This one's a little bit shorter. S41 is $10. And then this one, okay, hang on. S40 goes to Linda ABC. And then 40. Oh, Linda, are you going to take all of them? Okay, S40 is Linda ABC.
Okay.
41 is Linda ABC. And 42. 42. No takers for 42. Gosh. You girls know I do have this fabric by the yard out in the shop.
You didn't even explain 42. Yeah,
I didn't even
that's
show
it.
42 yet. Okay. Okay.
Now it's Linda ABC also.
Okay. Okay. Linda's back. She's a fast typer, girls. Get ready. Okay.
So,
I don't know what to do.
then move on. That's all you can do.
It's on this one.
It's whatever Phyllis writes down, girls. It's whatever Phyllis writes down. Okay, so I have a free panel right here. Phyllis, can you scroll and pick a winner, and that way they can be mad at you.
Oh my goodness, it's Linda ABC.
Are you sure? Linda ABC, you just won a free flag panel. But don't worry, girls, if you weren't a winner, if you weren't a winner here at Fabric Chicks, you can always buy yourself a panel. Now, if you want, I can show this Americana line next week, okay? We have it on the bolt still, but I have if you want just the miniature one flag, S39 is $350. S39 is $350, or if you want four of them, S38 is for all four of them. So if you want the panel with all four of them, it's $12. S38 is $12. That gives you four flags. You could put like a blue rickrack down here and then put the four flags in the center of a quilt and build around it. If you just want one flag, S39 is $3.50. So if you want just one, S39. Rhonda, do you want the four big ones? That makes them $3. So you save $2. If you buy the panel of four, you save $2. If you want just two of them, we can totally do that though. Okay. That's a good thing, Charity, because you didn't get any of them. Oh gosh. Okay.
How much have they been drinking tonight?
I don't know. Oh, they would make 4 placemats. They'd be perfect
Yes.
for placemats. Yes. Okay, the big panel. That's what I thought. You might as well. Okay. Let's see. So here we have this cute, if you need a baby quilt, Linda ABC or anybody else, we have this cute little I Spy tiger panel. It's beautiful artwork. It's normally $59.95, so $60, and we have it for $40 today for you guys. Oops. That's what makes my table go up and down, although I've never used that feature. I don't know how much I paid for that table, and we just...
Maybe go high so you don't have to bend over.
Oh, yeah, and then it would hide our stomachs, too. Okay, so this beautiful tiger quilt, I don't know if you guys can see, Roger's getting further away, but I'm going to get up close and show you. There's like a tiger in this snowy mountain, and a tiger right here. And then there's also, can you see the little tigers here and here?
And here's a tiger butterfly.
A butterfly, yep. And then here we've got a tiger face in the wood, in the tree knot. And then we've got a little tiger up here. And I'm sure you could I Spy a lot of other things if you really looked at it carefully. Those are just the ones that pop out to me. So S34 is $40 for the quilt top and binding kit. S34 is $40 for the kit, which is normally $60. So S34, you get the panel and all the fabric to make the kit. So S34 is $40. $40. And then we have another baby quilt. I actually took this upstairs to quilt it. And then I realized that we only have 5 panels left. So there's no point in me making a sample. So you guys can see what I was going to do before I realized that they've already sold out because it's so cute. S36 is the quilt top. S36 is the quilt top. And I was going to take the chenille it and just piece down in between these rows. I was going to chenille it to make it, just give it something different. S36 is for the panel. If you want the chenille it, S44 is the sage green and S43 is the jade. If you want to chenille it. And then I was going to throw the minky on the back. So I had this all upstairs to quilt, and then what's the point? S35 is $40 for the minky, and it's 60 inches by 82 inches. So $40, it's 60 inches by 82 inches. And then if you want the perfect baby gift, we have the panel for you to make this little activities book. So it's the alphabet activities book. Of course, we put crinkle in it. And then back here, it's got little finger puppets. So super cute little gift. S37 is for the panel for you to make the book. And we didn't put batting in this one, but we did put like a heavyweight interfacing. So S37 is for the panel book. S36 is for the quilt. And then S43 and 44 are for the chenille. So that is that. And we have our African collection. S20 is $6, and I think we have 3 of these panels left. S20, what's pinned here? S20 is $6, and I think we have 3 of these left. And you've got that one in the middle that you could make a wall hanging, and you could make placemats with the other ones. And I'm going to show you some easy patterns that we did with panels similar to this at one point. S20 is $6. So we did 2 patterns at one point. So we had the same thing where we had a larger pattern panel, and we just did kind of like a scrappy log cabin around it. So if you've got some larger panels and you need a pattern for doing a scrappy log cabin, and we have S31, which will show you how to add different size strips so you can use up your stash. And then S30 is scrappy log cabin-y around your smaller blocks for placemat. We did placemats, and then we did a table runner. So, or a skinny wall quilt, whatever you want to call it. S30 is $6. So those are for that collection. S20 is $6, and we have 3 of those, I think. I think I saw 3. And then I brought all of our African collections because they're all kind of, well, I still have one more out there, but I haven't done anything with the panel, so I didn't want to bring that one yet. But I have this piece. It's S32. It's $4 a half yard, $2 a fat quarter. It's just a great jungle print, but we only have half yards and fat quarters of it left. So S32 is $4 a half yard or $2.25 a fat quarter. S32 is $4 a half yard, $2 a fat quarter. I can't find who it was, but someone said they were before me on the 3rd group of patriotic material. Please give it to her. Okay, we'll sort it out, Linda. S027 is for the, I think we have 3 1 yards. I don't know if we can make up another bundle, so we might only have one yard, or people want fat half yards or fat quarters. You know the drill. S027. So you've got a great elephant print here and elephant skin, which is kind of hard to come by. S027, S027, $30 a yard. That's $10 a yard. And from that collection, I only have elephant skin left. So S14, we only have elephant skin left from that collection. S14 is $10. So if you're doing an elephant applique, that's a great one. And then we have African ladies. These would be super cute for a tote bag. S21 is Alexander Henry's, $12 a yard. S21 is $12 a yard for this fun little African ladies' heads. And then we have, I know we're running out of time, and we have 17,000 auctions today. S23 is, and I only have this 1 yard collection. There's 5 pieces in it. I can do some other ones, but I only have one of the border print. So you've got the dancing little ladies with the baskets on their heads. You've got the patchwork print, and then you've got the black and white. S023 is 5 1 yards for $50, 5 half yards for $25, 5 fat quarters for $16. And I do have some on the bolt of some of those pieces. So we have S17, and then S19 is the patchworky one. And then S16 is the black and white, well, it's more black and cream of the dancing ladies. So if you're new to watching and you haven't registered with us, you can give us a call and give us your shipping information and all that good stuff. Or you can call after we end this. And if you're local, you can pick it up or we can ship it to you, whatever you would like. Sandy says S-yard. S-yard what, Sandy? So S16 is the dancing ladies with baskets on their heads. S19 is the patchworky one. And then S17 is just a good textury one. And then S023. Cynthia, you want the 1 yard pieces? And I'll try to have your basket ready for you when you get here. But although sometimes I don't have it ready, and then it gives you an opportunity to shop and look around. Okay, this is, and it's so funny because I had pulled all the African fabrics this morning first thing.
The elephant fabric.
The elephant skin is S14 for elephant skin, Julie. S14 is the elephant skin. So the first thing this morning after I was done hiking, I pulled all the African fabrics into our really spacious videoing room here. And then 2 ladies from out of town came in at different times this morning asking for African fabrics. Are you kidding me?
Yes,
it's the vibe. So we have a jelly roll here of these beautiful fabrics. They're not necessarily African, but they're beautiful. S29, it's a half of a jelly roll, I believe, 22 pieces, 20 or 22 pieces. So S29 is $20 for this beautiful collection. I have 1 fat quarter. I might be able to find more, but I think I only have 1 fat quarter collection from this line. S25 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. So S25 is $20 for 6 pieces. And if multiple people want it, I will look out there and see if I can find more. I didn't look at all the half yards and things. So S25, and I do S29 for the jelly roll. I do have, I think, 3 of them. I think that we have 3 of these for S29 for the jelly roll. S25 is fat quarters, And then I have 2 1-yard pieces in case somebody ordering it wants backing or borders or something. I have these 2 1-yard pieces. I might have some half-yard pieces out there. I just didn't have enough time to look. So S24 is $20 for the 2 2-yard pieces. And then we have a charm pack that is batiks, but it would go with this collection. It is, these are 10-inch pieces. So they're really pretty. But you know they all go together because they came out of the same layer pack. And inside here, it does have a pattern. At some point, they decided to get cheap and not make the pattern in color. But you have the directions to make that block here for free. And it is, what did I do with the number? Oh, S33. S33 is $33 for the layer cake. So S33 is $33 for the layer cake. It was $39.95. So you're saving $7. $7 there, girls. S33 is $33. A layer cake is 10 inches. So these are all 10-inch pieces. It's nice to get a layer cake because you get a variety. And then S25 is the fat quarters. And then we have one more African collection here, which is the quilt you've been looking at behind us. So it's a pretty, if you're a beginner or you need a fast project, this is a great one. If you need it to be bigger, just get some of the Go With It fabrics and you can add more borders or you can do more of these tumbling block squares. So we have, I think we have the collection too. Yeah. And the panel. We got so much with this. S026 is 5 pieces of fabric for $46. So you've got the baobab tree, some leopard print, kind of a sundial-y print, and then animal print here. S026 is $46 for the 1 yards, $23 for the half yards, $19 for the fat quarters. We do have the panel if you want the, we have a freebie panel. Oh, Phyllis is busy. I'm going to scroll. We have a freebie panel here. Let's see. A freebie panel. I'm scrolling, and it landed on Susan DeHunt. Oops. Susan DeHunt is the freebie, and then Susan DeHunt is the freebie. Okay. And then the pillowcase, if you need the pillowcase, you can make this as a wall hanging in your bedroom. We've got pillowcases here. S22 is $13. S22 is $13 for the pillowcase. S22 is $13. It has the hot dog pillowcase directions in there, so you learn how to do French seams, and we can do a demo on French seams. S22 is the pillowcase. The quilt kit is S28 for $49, and it used to be $69.95. So today you're saving $20 on the kit. So even if you just want it for the yardage, that's a good price. S28 is $49. S28 is $49 for the quilt kit. And then we do have the panel available for sale. S18 is $10. S18 is $10 if you want just the panel. S18 is $10 for just the panel. And we have a few bolts of fabric left from that collection. S15 is the cheetah print. S15 is the cheetah print. S13 is the animals. S13 is a variety of different animals. And then S10 is kind of the zigzaggy zebra. I actually had a gal come in yesterday and buy this to recover a stool that's at the bottom of her bed. S10 is $10. Those are batiks, so they're not with this line, but they are. I mean, they're zebra-y. Okay, so the collection is S026 for $46. And then we have a couple of African batiks here. We've got giraffes and giraffe skin. That panel would be pretty with the beige minky back. Yes, it would. It would be beautiful. Okay. And then that, I think, is it. We'll save the auctions for Monday. Let's see, what do we have? I have a box of chocolates that Lenny gave me, but I'm trying not to eat chocolate. So, let's see. I'm going to scroll and see who the winner is. And I've got Julie Gibson. I was going to write on it, but you might want to re-gift it, Julie. Julie G. Okay. And then we have some zippers. Oh gosh, here, I'm going to give you some, I'm going to scroll some names because I can see Phyllis is still busy. Okay, I'm going to scroll names for zippers. I've got Kathleen Rader. Let me get let's see. I've got Charity, Rhonda, Charity. I've got Charity. You got Rhonda. Okay, and then I've got. Let's see. I've got Linda ABC, and then I have Judy Spivey, and let's see. Who else? I've got Katie Walton. How many do we have? Oh, here, I've got tape.
Good.
I've got, here's some more zippers. You never know what's in our, here's a janky zipper. I'm going to put that in a trash to treasure. I'm going to put some of the, We have some standards here. These are going to go into trash to treasures. They're like pre-used zippers. How many more do we have?
3.
3 more? Okay, let's see. Where is the name? I've got Stephanie. Here, let me write Stephanie. And then I have Jenny D, Jenny Dillon, and then I have Brenda Yagi. Am I out?
That's that one. That's the last one.
Okay, Brenda Yagi. Okay, then we have some ribbons here. I think 1, 2. We've got 3 bundles of ribbon. And I have Susan DeHunt, Susan D, and Anita O. Okay, I got one more name. Phyllis, want to scroll and see if you can land on Mary Mintz?
You already got Rhonda, so let me do it again.
Okay, Rhonda won something, yes.
Oh, Rhonda again.
Rhonda again?
Wait a minute.
Victor. Okay, Victor won some ribbons. Okay, I have, if you got, I can tell Roger's giving me the look. That's all we have for today's show, ladies and gentlemen. Please join us on Monday at 4 o'clock. We'll continue this nonsense. We got a lot more stuff for Monday. We got kind of a full basket. Oh, there's more zippers in here. Okay, so join us on Monday. You can go back and rewatch this and add to it. And we will see you. Go get some sewing done. Be creative. Sew. All right. See, I didn't win. Mary Mans, you know what? Like 40 other people didn't win either. All right. Have a good night. Love you guys. See ya. Linda ABC said to give hers to Mary Mans. Okay, Linda ABC, I'm taking your name off and I'm giving it to Mary Mans. Okay. All right. Have a good night. See you guys. Go sew. Post on Fabric Chick Stitch Along what you're sewing. Bye. Have a good night. Bye. Bye.